Alright guys, good morning and welcome to another Alpha.FX market analysis. We're gonna start reviewing yesterday's trade. One was not executed and the other one went to our stop loss overnight. If you let that trade run after market hours, which I did, and I took a 1 hour loss. So basically, let's put this a little bit smaller. Well, we had alarms and trades. So we had this AUDCHF long here, right? And it was executed a little bit later. I'm gonna go to the charts to see it. No, sorry, AUDJPY. Why AUDCHF? Why I have AUDJPY? And here's AUDCA. No, here's is a mistake. AUDJPY. JPY. Sorry. So there we go. No, it's okay. And let's go to the chart. So we were aiming, right, for this supply area to be reached after Trump's statements of kind of backing down from the 100% tariff and all that aggression on Friday, right? So we were playing the bounce back to the supply in case it wanted to continue, but it didn't move that much. It gave us 1 hour in case over a little bit more than 1 hour, 1.2 hours. So if you had your stop loss adjust to break even at 1 hour, you came out break even. But then during the Asian session, China came out to say that they were willing to go to the last stance in this trade war, and that melted the Aussie, right? So yeah. Now let's make a log of this altogether. Let's make a log, a journal of this trade. First of all, we have to have the screen capture, and then we're gonna just a second. I have to move my window here. And then after this, we are going to record here the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? So here's the JPY executed during London, but stayed in a tight range during the day as Asian pairs usually do. You remember, right, that we don't trade usually Asian pairs, Asian crosses, right? Let's put Asian crosses. Because basically the players are in Asia, so it's the big players are in Asia, so they don't move too much, right? Thinking about that, now that I'm speaking it out loud, let me see. AUDCHF happened exactly the same. Exactly the same. But we never would have been executed, so there you go. There you go, there you go. Ooh, sorry guys. Today I had technical issues with my laptop. I think now I have to replace one of the hard drives. So I had to get into Amazon, buy the right one, and then do a hard drive check and blah blah blah, and reset my computer. Restart my computer many times. So yeah, I don't know why I said that, but yeah. Because I'm tired. I'm tired only of that. Sorry. Okay. Period. During overnight, the momentum behind Trump back down from tariffs, from aggressive tariffs, was lost after China stating they are willing to go all the way on the trade conflict. Let's put trade conflict. Aussie AUD as Australia is a major commercial. All right, and the chart, right? Boom, the chart right here. On result minus R, or minus 1R if you want to. Minus 1R. Okay. There you go. Okay, that's and gold. Gold just rallied. Gold just rallied as gold does, right? Okay, and now I'm with. Let's see. What happened on gold? What happened on gold? It never came back for us, but look at this candle. That's a good candle. 7 a.m. candle. Why? I don't know. Anyway. Sorry guys, I'm just tired. Anyway, let me think about this. Yeah, let's see how it plays out, okay? Because maybe what we are seeing is this, right? And this is gonna come back to this demand area to then continue, like a major higher. But we'll see later. Let's journal that gold didn't come back for us, and period. This and gold just didn't come back for us. I like when I say without coming out, it's like it abandons us. So yeah, let's put gold there, and we save. We have this for our weekly analysis. I'm gonna do a weekly review. Actually, it's better to do a monthly. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go to sleep a little bit. This is not sustainable. I'm gonna do a weekly analysis and a monthly analysis. The monthly analysis, it includes back testing, right? Why it includes back testing? Because when you do back testing of the strategy, you may find trades that you didn't take, or trades that you took wrong, or management that you had wrong, right? So you fine tune for the future, and meanwhile you update your expectancy, right, of the trade executed properly. So that's what we do. What I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do a call for that. Now let's go back. Let's go back here, guys. Let's remove the tag. No, this one is the swing. Okay. Now we move on to our daily process, which we are a little bit late, I must say. It's 9:55 already, and that's because of the technical issues that I had earlier today. Today is 14th, the birthday of my how do you say, godson? Godson? I don't know, maybe. Anyway, let's go to the economic calendar. Boom. What do we have for today? All right. So basically, GBP had like really bad results, and unemployment, not that bad. Australia also, that makes sense. 230. Let's check 230 candle in the Aussie, just for the sake of checking. To see if that has anything to do with 2 a.m. candle. No, you see. No, the 2 a.m. candle was a bullish one. Then China came out with the statement, and it all exploded. So, I don't like to see that. Okay, so we have today Powell's speech and UK Bank of England Governor Bailey speech. At 11, so economic sentiment, that it generates some volatility in markets, so you have to take that into account if you're going to trade the euro, right? Ooh, that was red. So much blood. Wow. 244 Ripple? Wow. That's a good flash, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to analyze crypto markets to see if we are already setting for a bearish market or not there yet. So, this one I'm going to close, and there we go. Let's put it a little bit smaller, and the winners, JPY, USD, and gold. Okay, so gold still strong. Gold still strong all across the board, so I would really like to jump into that trade and to actually ride it. I don't want to just to, you see, it came all the way to this demand area, pierced a little bit. Always printing such a beautiful line. Okay, first let's remove this trade. I don't know. Let me see if that's the trade we had yesterday. I don't know. Yes, that's the trade we had yesterday. Or not? No, that's not. That's a swing trade that I have. I don't have it on the swing trade, so I'll do that. Okay, I have to check it later. Yep. All right, so let's move on. And let's make this work. Yeah, if this candle, just to say, because I'm thinking about gold, if this candle closes above this one, I would love to see a retest and continuation, and using this low as risk. This is a beautiful demand area now, newly formed demand area. I would love to see this candle close strong, but strong, like really strong, like something like this, you know. I don't know if it's gonna. Oh, okay, no, that doesn't look good, right? All right, so. Right. All right. Let's go to our document. 10 a.m. Now we can see the 10 a.m. So strongest JPY, right? By far. Followed by USD. And gold. Weakest. The Aussie. AUD and NCD 2. And finally GB. All right, let's move on to check the Dixie. I need to put some music here. So next time I'm gonna add some music because yeah, this kind of some music. Let's check Dixie now. I don't know why. Whoa, look at that, guys. That is actually beautiful. That's actually beautiful. So, strength on the dollar. That's a beautiful candle. So, is what I was expecting, right? Moving towards this. Dollar bullish. 1 hour, beautiful. Just beautiful. Strong. Beautiful. Let's put this and let's put dollar. Keeping strength and should I put this? What is this like? respecting demand zones and moving towards a higher time frame supply. Sitting at 99.8. Let's put 0.8. So beautiful. So now market structure off. Market structure off. AUD JPY, AUD USD. We're looking for shorts. Those. AUD JPY, AUD USD. NCD JPY, NCD USD, JPY, NCD USD, and gold. I know GBP, JPY, GBP USD. So we are looking to long JPY and USD. Remember, JPY and USD. So we want to short all these pairs, basically. Let's look at it. Let's look at it, guys. I'm dying for mate, so I'm gonna pause this. Give me a few seconds, right? Few seconds, few minutes, and I'm gonna be back with mate. All right, guys, I'm back, and here's my mate. Okay, so yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, we have to do a meetup next month. Yes. And we're gonna have matters, and you can bring your rum too. The difference is that this wakes you up, right? This wakes you up. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. All right, so let's move on. We already went. Okay, now let's start with the pairs. Let's go, guys. AUD JPY in day trading. AUD JPY, let's go. Straight away. We were long, and for sure now, we might want to get short if market structure changed, right? And suddenly, it has. We still have two gaps below us: the Japanese Prime Minister gap and the Chinese tariffs gap. And here it looks like it filled the gap a little bit. Well, to be honest, this has two things that I don't like. One is these huge gaps, and second is that we are talking about Asian crosses, right? So we are exposed to such low volatility during the day. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to trade this again. I already traded yesterday. It wasn't a good trade, so let's leave it there, right? Still two gaps below, but the Trump's tariff. To have been filled. So yeah, let's check that again. It's like, let's check that again. Okay, let's say, right? We are interested in this pair. Why? Because we have air below us, right? We have a demand zone only that reacted. It's not an original, but so demand zone is right there. We have some. But the question is, where would we jump in? Let's say we want a short. Where would it? Like up here? We know we're not going to execute it today. And if it comes up here, do we want to be in a short? Nah. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to our next candidate, AUD USD. Chibumba. Yes. Well, actually, yeah. Powell today is gonna be risky considering all these tariffs again. So yeah, I would definitely close absolutely everything if we trade dollar related pairs. Cool. Right. Now NCD USD or NCD JPY? NCD, no, AUDUSD, sorry. AUDUSD. AUDUSD, there we go. Friday's meltdown, weekend's gap, fully filled. So our gap has been filled, so we don't have to worry anymore about that. Now we can continue the downtrend. I like it. I like it. I like it, and I like this particular zone low to jump in. This one. It's a lower time frame supply. We have like a lot above us. Yeah. We are very bearish, so no. Look guys, we are speaking about probabilities here, right? So, look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, right? We have an hourly supply, right? Hourly supply, a lot of indecision candles, but this one is the main one. And then we have this one. We can reduce this to this, right, if you want. Yeah, I would trade that one. So let's put this and check if it's aligned with our. So let's see. We have a 12 pip ATR here, so we are 16. Is this 12? We're only gonna leave 1 hour, 1 ATR as our risk. Why? Because that's the strategy, and we stick to it, period. So this one is our trade, but first let's do a screen capture of this, just to put the Australian dollar. Even non-commercials are aligned with this trade, so let's put first in our document. Wow, 1020 already. Shoot. The thing is, right, guys, we are pretty far away from our entry point. What that means is that it's 48 pips, man. That's a lot. That is a lot. 48 pips, and we are 7 pips from this beautiful drop-based drop. Let's check where price is heading to. Alright, let's check what's the magnet. Oh, this is air, man. So we had this one. We need to close below this one. So look, we need to close below this one. If we close below this level, which is now being rejected, we might wanna jump in the drop-based drop level. Which is the drop-based drop? This one. This only drop-based drop. But still it's too overextended, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it up there, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up there. It is a really high quality supply zone, high probability trade. If it comes back for us, great. If it's not, well, we have other trades in the horizon to take. So there we have. Let's go to our document. Here, the first order is AUDUSD. Very high quality supply zone. Not close to current price, but it's worth the risk. There you have all the parameters. Screen capture this. You have 06509 entry price, stop loss 06521, take profit 06484, 48 pips away at the moment, 24 pips take profit, 12 pips the ATR as a stop loss. Which I might as well move a little bit upwards. I would put 15 just to 1530. 1530. There you go. That I like much better. So let me again, and you keep the prices. This is gonna be the final. If you want to be a speculator, right? It's not that I'm encouraging you to be. If you want to be a speculator, you could take this trade. This is 12 and 24. You could take this one, right? You could even more that it's, I think you could. It would be a scalp. It would be higher risk. If you take it, use half risk. Don't do full risk, right? I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. It's just, yeah. It's not that high probability. I'm not saying it's a bad trade, but it's not high probability. That high probability. So yeah, quite risky. All right, let's move on to. Let's speed up, guys. Let's speed up. This is so slow. Okay, those are the setups. This is now NZDJPY. Let's go. Let's do it quick. NZDJPY. Now, boom. Here's the chart. Here's the chart. We're looking to short it. We're looking to short it. Okay, so are we respecting supply zones? Well, here we respected the moving averages, and here we are way lower. But we don't have an entry, right? Look, we have to go all up here, and it would be already in the bullish side of a moving average. Almost the same as the Aussie. Almost the same as the Aussie, but high time frame demand area would be right here. Yeah, I know. To be honest, I don't like these charts, man. I honestly don't like them, so no. Don't trade for this. Just wait until it has some solid, consistent move. Steady move, not like so explosive. Not like your chart. Even though it is similar to AUDJPY, if you look at it, it's right about here, right? So, but look at the sizes and look at where we are in here. We have such a consolidation, right? You see, we almost didn't do a lower low. Here we did a huge lower low, and if you look at this and this has been a higher low. This has been a way lower low. So what it's telling us is that the Aussie is actually weak against the dollar, or the dollar is strong against the Aussie. But the NZD is not. Look at this. Way lower low, rejecting the last low. So yeah, In order to short it, I'll stay with AJ. Look at this. Ah, sorry, it was AJ. Ah, no, they have the same. That's yeah, they had the same. So it is similar to no. So it's not even though it is similar to the AJ. Okay, let's go. Listen, NZDUSD. Let's move on. Dynamics. Go. NZDUSD. Let's go. NZDUSD. Let's go. As bearish as it can get. I wouldn't ask for a more bearish. More bearish chart. We're the same, right? No. No. Yeah. Yeah, I had to go here, right? Yeah. That's the buy area. Yeah, okay. I like it, to be honest. I like it the same as AUDUSD. I truly like the chart. So let's put a short position right here. Let's put a short. We get executed. Awesome. We don't come back the next day. 9 of ATR. 9 is about 9. So I'm gonna put there. 11. There we go. That's our short, guys. That's our short. Let's put this here. And let's do a screen capture, but we have to also screen capture the market structure without the trade. So I don't get used to the. Maybe I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna check market structure and set orders. But yeah, but you know what was the thing is that then when I do I had to check. Yeah, no, I like this. Okay, let's leave it like as it is. Solid bearish price. There we go. There we have the order. I'm gonna put the exact same here. NZDUSD short order. Exact same reasoning as the Aussie. Exact same. One thing, guys, remember that Aussie and New Zealand dollar are correlated, the Aussie and the Kiwi. So if you're gonna trade both, or you expose yourself half risk to each trade, or you pick one. Pick the one that you find more attractive, right? Both trades are similar. So yeah, you know how to proceed, right? And now let's move on to GJ and GU. That's interesting. GJ and GU. Ah, I had it here. GJ and GU. Let's check what GJ has to offer for us. So NZDUSD, we're gonna put it as the orders. Aussie USD, we're gonna put it as the orders. Then we're gonna check GBP. Where are you, GU? Let's see. We're looking to show. Woo! But I'm already seeing something that I don't like. First of all, of course, this huge bearish candle. Oh my god. What? What's fuck? How many pips? That's it. It was 61 pips in 1 hour and 87 in 2 hours. Pretty interesting, right? Give or take. It is a good. Okay, let's go look where we are. We are in a higher time frame demand area, right? Not a place to short. Definitely not a place to short, even though it was already tested. So an over half, 50%. So yeah, we might continue to the lower. Yeah, I think we're gonna continue right here. We're gonna go here. So we could have like a short, but at the moment it's so overextended, man. Look at this 4 hours. Open 33.51, close 32.68, almost 100 pips. Wow, that's very interesting, and only because of the news. Okay, so let's do a screen cap and let's say what we have to say about this. That is, I'm not trading this until I have a good supply area to trade from. On the technical aspect, on the market structure aspect, looking good, looking good, looking pretty good to the downside, right? So yeah. So what I would like to see, right, is market to come back, do something like this, and then start going down, and then tomorrow I can short from a supply area around here or a supply area around here, right? But now look at this. This is all thin air. So I don't think we're gonna come all the way up here, at least not in the short term. So yeah. All right, let's put this on our document. Okay, that was GBPUSD. I'll check GBP/JPY later. Way overextended to the downside. Period. The market structure in the next few days. Period. And now GJ, let's go to check GJ. GBJPY. So I really like to short this. I would love to short this. Look at this. We have this huge gap below us to be filled. But the thing is, where from? Here? So, I know you already know, most of you, but this is a supply zone in the lower time frame, right? Let's move this one, if we go to 15 minutes, you see. High risk, high reward. Definitely. High risk, high reward. Well, that's up to you guys. That's up to you. This is a high risk, high reward trade. Yeah, this would be the This one is actually looking way better, but for price to go up that far, how much do we have here in 20 pips? It looks like that. So yeah, I know this is not gonna happen until tomorrow, so all this way. So yeah, just sometimes you have to wait, guys. We started with wrong foot with the Aussie JPY, but yeah, we have two potential trades, 2 orders on NCD and Aussie, and here, yeah, I'm not taking this one, not yet. You know what? What I would do is set an alarm. That I will. I'm going to set an alarm right here. Proximity alarm to the levels. If I find it, there we go. An alert. And maybe, and only maybe, on a 1 hour rejection candle, strong rejection candle. Only trade on a strong confirmation. Yeah. Alright, let's do a screen capture right here. This alarm, please be mindful. Be mindful that you don't need to be in front of your PC, right? You can check your phone, but you don't take the trade if you're not in front of the charts. Check the charts. Just say what you're seeing out loud so you can process it, right? Wow, 1044. Okay, let's leave it here. Huge down potential, but no. So here we have alarms and orders. AUDUSD short order. This is a short order. This is a short order, and AUD JPY price alarm. Price alarm. And that's it, guys. Respect your plan, trade your strategy, your methodology, your model. Don't over risk. Manage your risk, right? If you trade here, that we're opening 2 orders of AUD and NZD against the dollar. Both are highly correlated, so you might want to reduce the size if you trade both at the same time. If you don't, you just go full size on one of them. And remember that we have Powell's speech during the afternoon, right? Let me check what time Powell's speech is. 8:25, no, 8:25, no, 18:20 Madrid time. So yeah, and that's it, guys. Enjoy your day, and hopefully we're gonna have one more positive week as we are used to. See ya, take care, bye bye.